Hello guys, I'm Carrie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I would like to talk about note-taking for listening today. A subscriber asked me if I could share some tips for taking notes. She didn't get a high score in listening because she believed she wasn't good at taking notes. Do you have the same thought as hers? If you do or have difficulty in taking notes, subscribe to my channel and let's get started. First, I would like to clarify one important point. Sometimes you don't know the answer because you don't understand part of the listening, not because you haven't written down some notes. Always focus on listening and understanding instead of taking notes. Many people get this idea wrong. They focus on taking notes instead of understanding the listening. Taking notes helps to restore short-term memory, especially TOEFL's listening is very long. But it doesn't help to figure out what you don't understand from the listening. Remember, taking notes is only for reference. There's a very clear structure in every listening passage. How to find them out? Like I said in another video, questions in conversation are usually multiple choice questions later. And the interaction between students and professors, like students' questions and professors' answers, are always questions and answers later. These questions and answers are the main structure points of listening. Pay full attention when you run into them. Usually, you could judge speakers' tone and their pauses. Then there are always details after each structure point. Use bullet points to take notes. Don't write down the whole sentence. 1 or 2 keywords are enough. Since there are only 5 or 6 questions for each listening, TOEFL seldom sets up more than 2 questions for each structure point. People often freak out when missing some details in listening. They still think about the previous sentence, so they end up missing the next sentence. Don't do it. What you missed may not be as important as you think, especially since TOEFL doesn't ask about many minor details like numbers and years. Focus on the following sentences. Try to understand them by context and chunks. Understanding the big picture of the listening is more important than the minor details. I usually take notes this way. The main structure point goes first, then write down the details for this structure point. Next main structure point and details and so on. And I will take notes in columns. This is because it's easy to find information in limited time. You have only 35 seconds for each question. Besides, TOEFL arranges the questions in the same order as the information shown in the passages. Taking notes this way will help you gather and organize information so that you can answer questions more easily. Many people ask me what keywords should write them. Keywords are nouns, verbs, adjectives, and numbers. No need to write down every word that you understand in the listening, especially adverbs and prepositions. Some people recommend taking notes in abbreviation, such as LAR represents later. Actually, that's unnecessary. Don't challenge yourselves by learning another difficult system. Just write down the first few letters for a word, such as LAT means later. You can also use your own language or symbols to take notes. Just use the methods that you are most familiar with. This is my notes for a listening passage on TOEFL Bank. Try to use what you learned from this video and practice it later via the link in the description below. I mark the positions for questions. Compare your notes with mine and see if you follow all my tips. I highly recommend you to listen as much as you can and get your ears used to English. In real life, people speak faster and use many idioms and slangs, and they have different accents. Most of the time, you are not able to take notes. Listen to whatever you are interested in English. Please subscribe and share my videos. Don't forget to hit the bell button. Thank you for watching. See ya.